All right, boys, we're live now. 2021, first podcast of 2021. We got a big roster here. We got a first timer with us. I bet you guys can guess who he is by the biggest smile on his face.
We made it, boys. We made it. Starting lineup.
Brubby
Hey.
Pernisser, man.
Yo. What up, boys?
Looking good, Brubby. I like your room. Nice setup. Jenny looks
Oh, man.
sexy. You looking good.
Had to prep the background, man. I saw what you guys are rocking, and I'm like, fuck no. I want to be a little, different.
So he throws on one Christmas boy.
Yeah.
But you know what? I was part of the test runs of one of the founders. I think consider myself that. The little shed action.
Little shed action. No, we're glad to have you. You're always Brubby's always got stories, always entertaining, and this is 2021 Brubby, so this is a different Brubby.
There you go, bro. There you go. We're starting
You
off
wanna
the year
prove-
proper.
Exactly. We got his brother there that Brubby's looking to replace, Vinny. What's up, Vinny?
I'm on the back burner right now.
Exactly. We got Audio Man and clipping expert as usual.
What's
We've
going on,
got
boys, ladies and gentlemen?
Tommy. Kedda.
What's going on, boys?
Little
Good to
last
be
minute
back.
accusation.
Tommy
Good to
didn't
be
think he
back.
made. Tommy didn't think he made the roster, but he's back. And then we welcome back from exile, Amr. What's going on?
It feels good to be back, guys. You know, after 8 podcasts later, I'm finally back. You know,
Yeah. No,
create more
After
rollout.
many,
Get it going.
exactly. So no, 2021 boys, new year, new start. Everyone's got their. I think this is our first dry podcast. Everyone's got their 2021 goals. New year, new me going on.
New Year's to all our
I heard
listeners.
someone crack a beer.
No, we got this is sponsored by Full Throttle Energy Drinks. So let's go here. All right.
You're slamming an energy drink at 10 o'clock at night?
I'm not slamming it. I'm sipping on it. So
Damn, man.
you don't have to slam everything.
That totally negates it, eh?
10 o'clock's pretty late, man. I wouldn't be able to sleep till 6.
Chalo. No, this doesn't affect me.
You're a veteran, eh?
I'm immune to this, but yeah. Anyways, let's we got lots to talk. Lots been happening. Lots happened in 2020. So let's kick it off with a recap, man. I'm gonna start off with Amr here. Well, actually, as always, let's start it off with regardless the Kisan issues, the farmer protest, the world's largest organized protest in human history. So if you don't know your shit, again, go learn. And if you're a Punjabi, you should know your shit. So, we're not trying to name and shame anyone. We are, actually. So, anyways, so yesterday they had the tractor rally, which I think they had, 40 to 50,000 tractors going. Yeah. So it's pretty. I think it was, they had at the border in the Delhi area, and then they had it at just throughout Punjab, Haryana. It was going on.
I'm hearing 70,000, but I think that includes the people in Amritsar and
It could have been.
that didn't make
Yeah,
it down.
yeah.
It could have been 70,000.
The numbers I read was it said 40 to 50, so it could be more.
Yeah.
But so that's still going on. We've got I think they had another round of meetings. Again, that's going nowhere. I think today I was reading.
There's one happening on the 8th tomorrow,
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, these meetings are the farmers want them to repeal these bills. The government's trying to say, we'll give you this concession, we'll give you this concession, but at the end of the day, if they don't repeal the bills, it's the farmer demands are very simple: repeal the bills.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's we're not leaving. So, and the government's trying to play their game, saying we'll get this or that. There's a lot of shit going. Actually, today I think they were saying. So what they're saying is that it may be up to the states. We might give the decision making, which actually it's supposed to be up to the states. But I think because most of the states in India are BJP states, so they can influence what's happening in those states. The BJP can, but Punjab is not BJP. So what they might try to turn around is say, well, the whole country's on board except for this one state. So the government's doing a lot to kind of undermine the protests and kind of, stop the farm. But anyways, yeah, AC man, have you? I told you I was going to ask you about the protests, so I hope you did some touching up here, man. Have you heard anything about the protests? Have you been following? What's your story?
I'm really glad that you bring this up because it's really interesting that I was speaking about the movement with one of my friends the other day.
Your wife?
And yeah. What? So, they were asking me, this is a really tough question. I had to do a little bit of research on it, but I did get the answer back pretty quick to him. And he asked me, did they repeal any of the laws that, that they had put in place? And, after doing a little bit of research, I told him no, they did not. I told him that they are going to go ahead and the farmers do want the MSP taken back. And they do want the laws repealed, so they said that they're going to stay out there as long as possible until that happens, and they have enough supplies.
So what are your thoughts on the protests going on right now? Like, what are you? It's not. Probably don't laugh. It's a serious question.
Sorry.
What are your thoughts? Have you done research? Like, honest question. Have you looked into it? Have you and if you haven't, what?
I do a little bit. I dabble here and there. I wouldn't say I'm totally focused on the Kisan movement, but I definitely do dabble a little bit here and there. The world's a big place. There's a lot happening. There's a lot happening in the United States. There's a lot going on with COVID. Juggling this between back and forth with work. There's a lot going on. I would just like to go ahead and say, I know a guy who's done a little bit more research on this is Dami Saab, and he usually kind of fills me in. So Dami, can you just?
I'm gonna cut you off there because, that you said there's a lot going on in the States. There's a lot. So that Rummy
You're cutting out.
I'm not cutting out, man.
Yeah.
You're cutting out.
No, he's not.
He's not.
Ummer.
Oh, he's cutting out for me.
Okay.
Yo, hold on. Let me switch to 5G. Hold on.
He's doing it on purpose.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna put him on mute right now.
Yo, did you just say I'm gonna switch to 5G?
Anyways, he was saying that there's a lot going on. That you guys follow that Rummy Hay on Instagram?
Is you're talking
No.
about the girl who's a lawyer, right?
I don't know. Yeah, I think, but she posts like constantly.
Yeah, she's a lawyer from BC.
Yeah. So she said the same thing. Like she had this post that everyone's already speaking about what's happening in the States. He said there's a lot happening in the States. There's celebrities speaking up. There's everybody speaking up about this, but nobody's speaking out for the world's largest organized protest in human history, right? Nobody gives a shit about minorities, and that's the problem. And so I don't accept Ummer's answer on that. That's not good enough, personally, for me. It's not funny. But yeah, just coming back, I know there's a lot of shit happening in the States, everywhere else. But I mean, it doesn't take, you can all take 20 minutes out of your day to get an update on what's happening when it comes to, something that affects you directly. If you don't worry about what's happening to you directly, I mean, that's,
we can give the guy maybe a little bit of a break because he doesn't have social media, but you're right. He should.
It's not just Ummer. I'm not saying Ummer. This is like a lot of it is anyone, right? Like, Brubby?
Can I bring up? I want to bring up something else in regards to the Kisan movement. I read that there was a group trying to go after Diljit and his taxes.
Yeah.
In a way to kind of demoralize. I don't know, like just trying to scare him, intimidate him. I think in
Trying
a
to
way,
send a message.
even though it never worked. They're trying to send a message, exactly. Yeah, and I thought that was kind of fucked up. Modi even tweeted about Trump.
Yeah, that was
This thing
ridiculous.
Let's go back a little bit to that tax thing. So I think that what the government is trying to do is trying to send a message to other celebrities that, like, look, you guys are gonna support this, we're gonna come after you, right? And you got an example with Diljit, and there's that other singer what's his name,
Shri
Bar. So this guy made a song, Kasan anthem, and I honestly haven't listened to the song, I'll be honest, but from what I heard, this is what the Indian government is saying, is that he's promoting guns and stuff like that. But
he got arrested, right, for that?
Yeah,
he got tortured for it, I think.
Probably.
So that was for a song that he made like 3 months ago, and it referenced guns or something. Yeah, and on the orders of Captain Amrinder Singh, who's a piece of shit, who did it apparently on the orders of Amit Shah, who's Modi's second in command. Yeah, to pick this, he did the Kisan anthem, but that's with like a lot of different singers, right?
Oh
yeah, but like they're trying to basically scare these artists or these celebrities from not speaking out, and like how ridiculous is that? That song had 12 million views 3 months ago, and now you go and pick him up and you torture the guy. Like, that country, I mean, it's a shithole in my opinion.
And it's fucked up how the West doesn't know about this shit. It's not.
They know about it. They don't care.
No.
They don't care because trade deals, economics. India's a billion people. It's a huge market, and at the end of the day, they don't give a shit about. You see, Amr said in the States, we saw what happened yesterday at the Capitol building, right? Imagine if it was black or brown people. They're all getting shot down, right? So you think they give a shit about brown people down on the other side of the world who don't have any value to them? At the end of the day, I mean, if it was a white man or something else, these people would give a shit. So, I mean, it's shit, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
But yeah, I mean, the other news was obviously Amr probably has a lot of knowledge on this. He's actually Vinny and Amr, both your wives are American. Amr, what happened yesterday, man? That was a shit show in itself.
Oh, dude, it was terrible yesterday. I was keeping my eye on with the Georgia, the runoff election, so I've been following that. And then right after they went ahead and called the winners, I refreshed my internet, my web browser, and there was an attack on the Capitol building, right? So, which was crazy, like Joe said, when you go ahead and you start looking, more into it, you see the cops actually go ahead and take the gates away themselves. Like, they're calling people to go in. Okay.
That was fucked up, eh? And that was on the first page of Reddit.
Right. And then you go ahead and you see someone who's got shot, right? Where they had barricaded, the police were back there. They had barricaded the senators. And there was a woman who broke through the window and tried to climb in. And she got shot in the neck, obviously, and ended up dying. But people are like, well, she was a war veteran. She had, she did 3 tours, and they're like, you guys are calling her a terrorist. And so,
she is a fucking terrorist.
That's the thing. So people. I agree with what people are saying. Like, if it was anybody else that was going on in there, and you're trying, like, say if she was back there or somebody else was back there, and you see somebody coming in and you don't know if they're armed or not, you're gonna do the exact same thing.
Wait, are people saying that
people
saying that like she's a war veteran and like they're defending her?
You can't call her You shouldn't be calling her a terrorist.
They're saying say her name. They're they're repeating her name, and there's like the feds killed her. And
if you're a patriot, man, you wouldn't be going down on against democracy, something that you went to another country to fight for.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? Sorry to cut you off there, Amr. You know what's a little bit crazy that nobody really brought up? There was 2 bombs that were found in the Capitol Hill, and I saw one little article about it, but then that was it, and they were safely exploded, and there's no damage or anything. But what the fuck?
Well,
It was mentioned.
probably you talk about the bomb. Remember, what was it? I think it was, which city was it? There was that explosion like a couple weeks, it was a week or two ago. Uh,
Nashville.
Nashville. Did you see? It looked like a fucking war zone.
Yeah.
It was a white guy. Imagine, like,
Yeah.
it was in the news for a day. Like that, it looked like a war zone. It looked like Syria or somewhere. And nobody even fucking, it was barely in the news. It's fucking amazing. Like
You know what's crazy? Even after yesterday, people were getting escorted out of Capitol Hill, and there was no mass arrest, no nothing. Like they were just getting walked out, like la di da di da, like hey, thanks for coming by. Like no security, no nothing. Like it's crazy.
Did you see that picture of that one where they've gone into whatever they're doing the speaking? Somebody's somebody making noise. But you see that one kala, and they're like, there was one arrest, and they're like, it was probably the one kala who got arrested, right? Like
They had him circled.
it's funny, but it's like he's probably the only guy that got arrested at the end of the day, right? Like
And it's like with that, with everything going on, man. Like it just seems, I don't know, like did you guys saw the people that were in there? They look like, they're
all white.
Like besides that, it looks like they're like on living on welfare. 90% of the guys that were in there, the people that were, just by looking at them, judging by the way they looked. And you guys see the videos of the cops literally opening the gates, letting people in. There's like another video, I think somebody posted it earlier today on Instagram, and the cops literally like welcoming them in. Like what the fuck's going on? What's this is planned? Obviously, I mean Trump planned this, right?
Trump
He
planned
was
it.
gonna walk down there with them.
It's that group, Proud Boys, I think, is what they were saying.
Yeah, the Proud
they were
Boys.
the ones that kind of initiated.
So what's Proud Boys?
It's a group.
It's a group.
It's a terrorist organization.
Terrorist?
They're white. They're
Trump's
white
party.
nationalist organization, and the head leader is Canadian.
What?
That's a fucked up part. The head leader is Canadian, but Jagmeet Singh actually denounced them today.
Yeah, I saw that.
Today,
I mean,
he called them
multiple world leaders did, but I mean, I think Deep says that those guys they all look like they're on welfare. That's part of the problem, is the income inequality in the United States. These guys, I mean, they're poor, most of them. I'm assuming, or they don't have jobs, but that's because the way the system in the U.S. is, it creates such an income inequality has grown since this COVID pandemic. So you have like a fucked up situation. These guys don't have jobs. They're bele now. They're not getting fucking support from the government. What they got, the last round was saying $600 in stimulus checks. Like,
That didn't even happen. It didn't happen.
that didn't even happen. So here, I mean, thankful we live in Canada. Like, fuck, I wouldn't want to be anywhere else right now. Like, everyone's sitting out on their couch getting $2,000. At least there's that, right? Like, these guys have nothing else. So those guys like Trump can come in and influence these guys because they have nothing else to turn to. And that's no excuse, but that's a part of the problem. If there's income inequality, this leads to these kind of situations where you have this fucking retard Donald Trump trying to literally trying to overthrow the government at the end of the day. I was just like, man.
But that's what the Republicans want, though, right? They want to keep the Republicans dumb. They don't want to educate them. Like, if you see a majority of these guys where all these Republicans are located, they're all in small little towns. That's where they're all located.
Yeah.
Right? And if you go ahead and do that, and you have all these Republicans who bring up Jesus Christ as everything, Christ this, Christ that, and that's what they go ahead and fall in line behind.
I read this great tweet today. I'm just going to read it all. It's by Jelani Cobb. We should never forget that barely 2 months ago, 70 million people voted for a man this unstable to be president for another term. I think this was an older tweet. The problem is not and never has been Donald Trump. It's the fact that he is the embodiment of a deep and resilient set of American values. It's the fucking people, man.
That
True.
Draymond, did anyone hear Draymond Green? I don't even like that guy, but did you hear him?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it's pretty solid.
He said he basically like nothing's really changed. The U.S. is what it's always been, which is institutionally racist. The cops have been the police force is there to kind of suppress the black and brown people. Nothing's changed. It's just now we have social media. It's just we can see more of it. At the end of the day, nothing's really changed because yesterday was a prime example. Imagine if you had like any colored people storming that. Literally, they would have all been dead. Like,
Yeah.
I think we all know it. They'd have been shot down.
100%.
Yeah.
You think it comes down to education, where these guys don't learn about other races,
it's institutionalized. It's just
of course.
it's part of it, but it's a way to keep the class it's divide and conquer, man.
Yeah, there's so many reasons.
Think
for
about
that.
it, man. If there's
there's so many segregated communities too in the States too.
If
right?
they don't have financial access as well, you're not going to be able to go ahead and go to a good school, get education. They keep that away. Like, in poorer neighborhoods and richer neighborhoods, the poorer neighborhoods do not have access to the same things that rich kids do, or even in middle classes do. Like, they don't have the access, they don't have the books, they don't have any of it.
And it's also generation to generation, right? You grow up, your parents telling you the entire time that these colored people took our jobs. These guys did this to you. And,
Yeah, but that comes down to the guy who's at the top. Think about it, man. You have all these billionaires who tell everybody to go ahead and look down and hate one another, right? They go ahead and use it as an excuse. Oh, this brown guy took your job because he's going to go ahead and work for cheap or whatever. But nobody ever says ahead and goes back and be like, well, you're the asshole, the billionaire, that you're the asshole who's going ahead and, taking advantage of everybody like that. He's the one who's winning, and he gets to sit back and be like, yeah, fight each other, go at each other. I don't have to deal with it.
No, I think the U.S. is fucked. I don't even know if they can, because now these people that stormed the Capitol building, it's not like they're going away tomorrow. When Trump did that announcement today where he's like, he was forced to do that because these...
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yesterday he's like, oh, I love you guys, this and that. He was literally forced. And then today you have all these people resigning. I think they were saying invoke the 25th Amendment, right? Pence should do that. Get this guy out of there because he's got the nuclear codes. He's unstable. I don't know if you've seen that video of Donald Jr. when they were watching.
Yeah, I saw that, yeah.
The guy is coked out.
Yeah.
He looks fucked. Guy look like he slept in 6 nights.
That was trending too. I think it was a trending topic.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where the U.S. goes from here, but I don't think it gets any better because those people now are gonna be that's not going anywhere. It's been 4 years of, even before that, just building this up. Now it's like the other side wins. Those people they're looking 4 years from now. Those people aren't gonna just automatically be like, oh, we're one happy family, right?
Yeah.
It's a fucked up situation. I don't know. I'm just glad I live in Canada and I don't live in the U.S.
President Trump is one of the...
Red Deer, they were protesting for Trump.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm just glad I'm in Canada and not in fucking U.S.
Yes, we're not as bad as the U.S.
I mean, Alberta, we're the fucking the U.S.
Alberta's headed that way.
But President Trump's one of the select few presidents who's lost the presidency, Congress, and the Senate all together in one term. And the last time this happened, the Democrats stayed while they ruled. They had more majority for 50 years.
Yeah,
It was the last time that this happened.
It'll be interesting to see how. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happens.
I don't know, man. I'm really liking AOC. She's doing a hell of a job. I think she's awesome, man.
She got tapped to be on some board or some shit to lead some. Her and her crew are leading some group.
I mean, we had 2020 was fucking nuts. 2021 started out like fucking nuts.
Yeah. Yo, on another note, fucking Dr. Dre's in the ICU.
Is he actually?
Yeah.
Oh,
Get an
yeah,
aneurysm.
he's in the ICU. Oh, you didn't?
No, I heard about it. Didn't he put a?
He's good
test
now.
out?
I think he's back out now.
He's
stable.
lucid. He's lucid. He's
Brain aneurysm.
He's stable.
stable.
Yeah, he's
What I
back.
heard, he's stable.
Yeah.
So
isn't that kind of like giving you like little PTSD from like
Yeah,
COVID
A
days?
little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the first thing that came to my head.
The
when I
2020
heard it.
remix.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you're hearing a super spreader, fucking UK, new COVID, like shit,
that's
man.
crazy.
It's 2020.
So
part
what
two.
was the start with you, Deep? What was I guess the biggest? I mean, okay, COVID was there. Aside from COVID, aside from Donald Trump, there's so many things to pick from. What's the biggest news for you aside from those from 2020? If you look back,
I don't know. It's just like right after the COVID thing happened, news about like the whole BLM protests started pretty shortly after, right?
Yeah.
Like COVID happened in March, and I'm pretty sure that couple weeks later, what was his name again?
George Floyd.
George Floyd, right? Speaking of that, like yesterday they redid the George Floyd thing, right, on the steps there.
Yeah, I saw
Some of
that.
those go to there.
Gore bin gore. Fuck.
And yeah, and there's that. There's obviously the Kassan, the whole farming situation that's taken up a quarter of the year, the last half of it, anyways. But in between that, I don't know. There's just a lot of sitting at home, man. A lot of just like just keeping up with COVID news, trying to get out of the house, trying to go back to normal life. But really, there's not much going on, man.
Brabi, tu sanudas. You're a special guest here. We want to hear from you.
Shit, man. I'm gonna take it a little bit more personal though. Munda got fucking engaged, yo. I knew this was the wrong fucking group to talk about that,
just give her a shout out. I know you want to. Just fucking do it.
You know, she'd fucking murder me if I didn't say that. I'd be fucking. You won't see me for any episode after this. I'd be cut. But yeah, I got engaged. It was a little fucked up because we were only allowed up to 20 people at that time, which right now sounds about great. But wedding's coming up this year now, and so we're gonna be partying it up. Looks like it's gonna be a little stag in the basement or a red deer maybe.
This guy, have you seen? Look at him. He can't stop smiling. The guy is so excited to be married. Look at this guy. He can't stop smiling.
Oh man, it's the next chapter, but it's just it's gonna happen. So I'm like, fuck it.
Hopefully we can. Hopefully we can party by that time. I mean,
hopefully we can attend the wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. But besides that, man, there's little things.
I was trying to tell this guy to go to Mexico and get married in Mexico.
Anyways,
Yeah,
Vinny
Vinny's been
into
pushing
Basca.
that,
Let the man.
Think about it. If he's only allowed 10 people at his wedding here, you might as well go to Mexico and have like 100 people there. And
Ain't nobody traveling.
get tested before you can get in.
Sorry, the other thing that I want to talk about in 2020 was right before this whole fucking COVID shit started in the lockdown, we were in Toronto. The boys were in Toronto, and
You guys brought COVID back.
that was
That was the last week of February, right?
Yeah.
yeah, man. Yeah. Literally, then the week after is when they shut everything
you
down.
guys-
When Gold.
Where'd you guys go? What was the show?
Tommy.
Oh yeah, we went to a radio.
Chat. Yeah, we were there same time. I remember when I was coming back, I had bought my P90 mask. Well, like I wore it around as a joke. But then every day there, I got a little bit more serious, and then on the plane ride back, I'm like, I should probably wear this. But then I was like, no, I'm not gonna wear it. And I sit down in the middle, and obviously to the left of me comes a Gina, fully masked. To the right of me comes a Gina, fully masked, and I was like, I pull mine out. I'm just like.
I remember we're like telling Joe, we're like ripping on him, we're like, yo, you're wearing a mask, like what the fuck's wrong with you? And then what do you have it? Fucking 3 months later,
Our plane ride was awesome too. We had Tommy coughing like crazy in the back there.
Yeah.
Everybody's like turning around looking at him.
Man.
Tell me, what's your 2020, man? What's your takeaway? I guess
Man, 2020 was an interesting year, man. COVID, BLM, farmers, all that stuff. But other than that, like, I was still working, man. Like, I didn't take a day off, so like it didn't feel like super not normal for me, right? Because other than putting on a mask and going to work, right, everything else was kind of the same for me. So that's pretty much it, man. Other than the whole situation itself, but other than that, man, pretty normal.
Cool.
Social life was obviously cut down quite a bit, but yeah.
So that can be a good thing too.
Yo, you know what, man? At first, I was like, when COVID first started, right? I was like, fuck, man, all these assholes are sitting at home. Like, I'm fucking out here working, putting myself at risk. Like I'm gonna fuck around and catch the Rona here. But then I think it was like I think I took 5 days off, just like part of my vacation days. So I just took them off in May, I believe, or May or June. And then I'm like sitting at home for 5 days, and I'm like, fuck, I'm glad I'm at work right now because my dad was home, my mom was home, everyone was home, right? So then I was like, yeah, I'm pretty happy. I go to work, get out of the house and shit. So yeah, it was good. But other than that, man, yeah, that's pretty much it. Looking forward to
What about
getting back to normal.
you're a big basketball guy, man. Kobe.
Oh yeah, fuck, man. That was Kobe was my favorite player growing up, man. It's pretty devastating, obviously, to start the year, but like I obviously became a Lakers fan because of him. My favorite player of all time.
You always been a
Yeah, I've always been a Lakers fan because of Kobe. I grew up watching Kobe. So that was obviously the year started off pretty shitty, and then Kobe came.
I don't know.
It's crazy to think that it's already been a year, man. Like I think Kobe's death anniversary is in about a week here. So
was it? It was
January. It's like January 20 or 21, I believe. Yeah, it's coming up soon.
I remember when 2020 started, people were like, because there was that. I think there was that Iranian plane crash.
Yeah,
there was like 3.
Yeah, did you hear the Nike thing? Like Kobe was about to leave Nike because he didn't agree on a few things. Now this whole conspiracy theory that because back in the day there's the Nike Mamba the shoes, they did a commercial where a helicopter crashed and then Kobe came out or whatever. It was just a commercial, right? Like if you guys get a chance, Google it or YouTube it. So then just a month ago, so it came out that that Kobe.
Quite. Just put your mic up a little bit. Push it.
Okay. Yeah. So then it came out that that Kobe was going to leave Nike because he wasn't agreeing on a few things with them with how they were going, and he was going to go ahead and make Mamba his own company, right? And then that happened like a few months later. So it's like there's this conspiracy theory going on. I'm not really that big of a conspiracy theorist, but
Believe it?
Pretty crazy, huh? Me?
Yeah.
I don't know. Nah, I don't know.
It just makes you...
I don't know. It's just weird, man. Like he flew that thing so many times. Like he said that was his main source of transportation. Like that was his everyday thing, you know. And it's foggy in LA always, right? Amber probably knows, like in the mornings and stuff, right? Whereas, but
Not all the time.
Yeah,
not all the time, but
they weren't supposed to like they weren't supposed to fly. I think that day it was pretty. The conditions were pretty.
Yeah. I don't know. It's obviously a conspiracy theory, but it's just crazy how that story came out like a month ago or whatever.
Yeah, it's fucked up, but
yeah.
Hello, I mean, hopefully, that was pretty shit news, but
yeah,
that's life, man. Vinny,
yeah, man. 2020 started off with Kobe.
Stop whispering.
Fuck, I'm talking really loud, man.
Fuck.
Is this good? No, you're not. Not even close.
Your wife's got you. Your wife's got you trained well, eh?
Oh, wow. This is better. Anyways, back to the fucking topic.
Try not to look so excited.
Okay, so yeah, 2020 Kobe, of course, and right after that, COVID, Black Lives Matters. The best. What was the initial question again? Fuck, so many people just forgot what you were asking. Was it like what was the biggest impact, or what was the?
Well, I mean, there was obviously the biggest of things of 2020, like COVID's a given, the U.S. election's a given.
Yeah.
But like aside from that, what for you? What was like?
So for me, other than what everyone already said, I bought a basketball net, believe it or not, man. That was
that was the best thing you ever did, man.
I'm trying to look back, and the first thing that pops up in my mind is playing outdoors, man. Yeah. Playing basketball.
Yeah.
That was pretty fun, man.
You know what it is? Like when we were younger, we all played either ball hockey or
Wait! You played sports?
I was great at sports. I might have been a little bit chubby, but I was good.
Yeah.
They would strap a fucking pads on me and throw me in there because I was fucking massive. They just whip balls at me. Yeah. Fucking bullying, man.
Oh, but yeah. Anyways, go on.
Yeah, so we bought a basketball net, and it was the only one left at what's that shop, Robbie?
Canadian Tire.
United Sports.
Oh, United Sports. United Sports.
Yeah.
So,
We got a good deal on it too.
yeah. So
United Cycle.
United Cycle, man.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
What's your truck say?
But the athlete.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was the last time we went to that store.
First and last time they went to the store.
First and last.
I helped lay bricks on that store.
Oh yeah. Fuck. You know, it's funny. I come home from
Oh.
work and I see Vinny in the back just fucking chucking threes, running around practicing fadeaways. He's like, yo, and then we go out to the front and
Every
be like,
day,
what
man. That's what I did every time.
Yo,
I remember,
you know what we need to see?
Yeah,
I would pay to watch a live stream. Like,
Yeah.
fuck, like Hoti versus Chai. I want to see Vin versus Deja one-on-one balling, man.
oh,
That'd be sick.
Oh my god.
That'd be sick.
make it happen this
We
summer.
can do that. We can set that up.
That'd be
Just give him a
hilarious.
few drinks. Give him a few drinks. Let him sit there, and they'll happen naturally.
Straight up, man.
It's just good. I'd be honored to play it.
I remember Money, Vin's wife, used to send Snapchats all the time of Vin just in the back shooting. It's like, he wasn't with me shooting in the gym.
Dude, and I was like, this guy's sick.
And
Yeah,
you know,
in the
just
back,
a bit
in the
about
back,
it. You know,
he's
I was
nailing
freaking
threes
out.
like Steph Curry. He's fucking getting it in. But then we go to the front and we're playing with other people. And it's like fucking airball, and I'll be like, you know what?
No, Vin got a lot better as the summer went on.
No, he did.
He became a good player. But yeah, that was another positive. I guess if there's positives that came out of COVID was that we all spent a lot of time outside, right? And like finally got to enjoy like actually summer. And I actually miss summer. Like me, Deep, and Vin, we started golfing quite a bit. Like we're going once or twice a week almost, right? And basketball a couple times a week. Biking, Joe started like with Joe, right? We used to bike to Ummer's house. Like if it wasn't for COVID, like we probably would have never even like we'd be stuck in the fucking dome or soccer center for fucking 8 hours after ball hockey, right? Like
Yeah.
like it made us to do other things. So
No, that
which
was
is good.
definitely the bike. Oh man, I miss biking so much.
Yeah.
Even just like you it was
Do you
great
guys
because
see yourself? Do you guys see, like Joe, for example, like you picked up biking? Do you see yourself like biking for the like majority of the upcoming
Buddy.
or
Yeah, 100%.
I'm already looking into like
100%.
how I can upgrade my bike, get the
Yeah.
chain cleaned up, buddy. That was like
Well, the weather's been so nice here lately too. You can like bike right now.
I know, but you know what the best part of that is? We would bike to like, let's say from here, we'd meet up with you, we'd bike
Yeah.
to Lamar's
Yeah.
place. You have your beers, and then by the time you bike back, you burnt everything off. So you're just like,
exactly.
now in the winter,
Yeah.
it's like you have the beers, you're like, shit, like you're not burning those off, right?
Yeah.
You're just sitting
That was some
around.
good times, man. It'd be like we'd be heading back at 11 o'clock, like 12 o'clock. It'd still be nice out or whatever, but yeah, I miss
Yeah,
that.
definitely
Can't
miss
wait for that. Yeah.
I would bike it to Lamar's house, get fucking plastered, and call Vinny, yo, bring the truck, man. We gotta take the bike back. I can't bike.
probably only biked it over one time too.
I know.
This guy.
There's a reason. It is uphill from my house to Amr's house. It's all uphill.
Yeah, and it's just flat, bro.
It's
Literally,
like
whoa.
this.
It's constant, man. It's a mission, bro. You gotta like mentally fucking prepare yourself. Like I gotta change my playlist. I gotta like fucking get in the zone. But a couple
Cello,
puffs.
you're gonna conquer that trek next summer, man. You got this.
Oh, that kind of reminds me of that one night where we had bucket party at Harvey's place, right? Where there was a bunch of us, and then Joe, you biked it, Rajan, I don't know.
When
you
almost wiped out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
He
when
pretty
I
much
almost wiped
wiped out.
out.
Like he did like I don't know. I don't even know what the fuck that was. That was wild.
First of all, it was like 1 a.m.
Don't
like,
drive, yeah.
Everybody saying
Don't drive.
don't do it. But I'm like, I have to prove Joe fucking wrong, man.
It's not like it was a difficult bike ride. We were on the sidewalks. This guy-
No, it wasn't difficult.
Vin has to bike into the ghetto, man. You guys go to Twin Bros. That's dangerous at 1 a.m.
no
Yo,
man.
we're in the hood. Yo,
Yeah.
you guys remember on Saturday nights, Decibel would have those
Oh
those
yeah.
live
Yeah.
shows, and they would do it on Zoom. So we'd be on Twitch trying to get on the Zoom link.
I remember your family,
That was the
man.
Panisser family.
Yeah.
We're on his
Only
highlight
family
reel.
dancing.
Yo, remember money would come down in a full suit.
Yeah, your dad would fucking wear a quarter pant, man.
Joel would come out.
Extra
Oh, that was actually so funny, yeah.
And then it was a great time, man.
Lamar.
That was fun.
Lamar, what's your 2020 biggest aside from the usual suspects, COVID, Trump?
I guess another tragedy that we could add to the list was losing the Black Panther.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it doesn't have to be a tragedy. Like, it could be a positive you took out of
I don't know.
2020.
I'm gonna throw some like tragedies and some positives, though. You know.
Okay.
Another thing that was awesome was that when Kamala Harris got, announced for VP.
Kamala Harris, the one, all the brown black people supported her, and then when it came to speak up for the protests, went silent.
Mute.
Typical.
And didn't she do something, Joe?
She didn't do shit, man.
From before, where it's something where she rejected something.
Yeah. I don't know the whole story, but like, yeah.
I think he's trying to wear either the star or his.
And like in the police or armed forces or something like that, right? Yeah.
So I give her a big fuck you. She's just.
No kidding, man.
She just. You know what the thing is? Amr, you can. I know you've got that American whole Democrat versus Republican. I don't like Trump is the worst of the worst, but like having Biden in there, like this guy's a senile old fuck. Like he doesn't know what's going on either half the time. Like he's like the lesser of two evils. It's not like nothing is gonna fundamentally change in that country. And I don't know what your thoughts are on that.
I agree with you. The only reason why I was excited for Kamala Harris is because, one, she did go ahead and, create history for being the first, woman who's going to go ahead and become a vice president. So this is for all the women out there, keep your dreams true,
Amr's reading his wife's talking points right now.
He's probably standing behind the computer with cards.
Probably standing there. What are you doing?
Why it takes so long?
Oh yeah, okay. So I found the story. This this Sikh, he was working. He applied. He was in the Indian Navy before, a former commander, and he applied as a state corrections officer in California, and they denied him the job because of his beard. And she was sworn in as California's first Indian American Attorney General, and she backed up the Department of Corrections, saying that he wasn't properly fit to wear the gas mask. So she was sided with the department.
Don't be like Kamala. If I ever have a daughter, Elsie, don't be like Kamala.
Yeah, straight up. Like
not only the VP, she's only the VP of.
So that's not a good man.
Yeah, that's right. Amr, you got anything positive now?
The only positive is the fact that she's a female.
Okay, I guess one of the positives, well, not actually, guess it was a positive was, going ahead and connecting with all the guys again, going ahead and creating the shed,
Beautiful.
Deep had introduced shotgunning beers to everybody.
ਹੁਣ ਕੋਈ ਚੱਜ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਕੀਤੀ ਅਮਰ ਨੇ.
And the return of shotgunning beers came back this year.
Yeah, for sure.
Yo, and White Claws became a thing.
Oh yeah, Joe.
Yeah.
Yo, 100 calories, man. You can't go wrong. You bike,
you know what?
Stay fit.
Zero carbs, man. Like.
Yeah.
At first, when Joe asked this question, I thought we were talking negative too. I misheard the question, obviously. But there's actually, you guys talked on a lot of the points, like the biking, reconnecting. Like we all reconnected, right?
Exactly.
Like Amr, I haven't, these are guys we haven't been hanging out with in so long. And honestly, if it wasn't for COVID, I don't, because everybody's busy too, right? People are living at work.
Are you talking tragedies or?
I mean,
what,
depends on how you look at it. Now that we know Amr's viewpoints, it could be a tragedy.
Just joking, Amr. I love you.
Thank you.
Well, it's cool because we're just all so busy. Like me, Joe, we all play hockey. We have our little hockey group because
Vinny plays too, bro.
Vinny plays too, yeah, and he's a summer
Dude,
guy.
I was once voted the most
Most improved player. That's the award they
No,
give
yeah.
to the guy to make to feel special.
No, what's that other
So
word?
what's Siakam, and look at him now.
Yeah, look at Pascal Siakam, buddy.
There's actually
What I'm looking
like
for, man.
now that I think about it, there's actually so many talking points of 2020. Like
Oh,
there's so
yeah.
much shit you could talk about, right? Like there's so
100%.
much news, so much shitty news, so much good news. I mean, on a personal level for all of us.
There was a lot of. I mean, obviously it was shitty, and like a lot of people are fucked. Like in other, but like the good thing is we're in Canada, so even if you lost your job, you're still getting your basics are being covered. We could be worse off. A lot of other countries, shit's worse off, and then you get to do like how long have we? Like I've been born and raised here. I've never fucking been to the river valley. Like I've been to Horlock.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
fuck, I was like, what?
Crazy.
There's a
It's actually
river.
nice, man. When you bike through the trails, like there is like Edmonton's actually not that bad. Like during the summers.
When there's no
Oh,
mosquitoes.
buddy,
Yeah.
There's no
This year was
it's
bad.
sick.
We were
bro.
just stuck in the south side. We were stuck at BP's and fucking Joey's and Earl's and Lobos.
Yeah, like even in the summer we'd be outside, but like our outside would be like patios, right? Like it wouldn't be like playing basketball or going golfing or biking, right? Like
Yeah.
now it's like fuck, I don't want to sit on a patio. I'd rather, like do outdoor things now. So
Even you take your backpack, you go biking, you just sit on by the river,
Yeah.
you sit like on a rock.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think when me and Deep went to downtown, we went to biked to Horlock, chilled there for like half hour, and then went to the new bridge, chilled there for half hour. Like you wouldn't do that like if it wasn't.
We had an
for-
entire day, man. It was an entire day of
Yeah,
like,
man. Fuck.
Ah,
That's
yeah.
fun. I can't. We gotta do that again. Like right in May. Like right when it starts
Would you
getting
guys
nice
go
again.
back to playing ball
100%.
hockey during the summer, or would you guys kind of
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. I don't know about these, but I don't think I'd play like I saw at the point where I was doing like 2-3 teams. Like I don't think I'd do that again. Because I'd rather play like in the summer like basketball like and golf, right? Like I'd rather do that and then have like your PBHL and like in the summer.
Tommy, show your shirt. First ever winners of the Colorado Cup.
Oh yeah,
To the-
There we go, baby.
Kazakhstan HC, baby.
That's
Was it 2012? I think 2012, 2013.
I think it was even.
Oh,
I think it was like 2010, 2011.
No.
No, I was still in high school in 2010, bro.
I graduated in 2013. Actually, maybe it was 2011.
Yeah,
2011. Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
long
but
time,
we're
man.
not gonna lie.
No, it was when HP was still running. Was running for Ward 11 counselor.
Yeah.
Whatever year that was.
That was 2012 then.
Yeah, I think that was the year. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I remember,
Long
yeah.
time. But yeah, no, 20's been a crazy year. I mean, 2021 started off nuts. I don't know, like COVID doesn't seem like it's going anywhere. Like
Yeah.
we got this super strain now, fucking like coming from the UK.
Yeah, who knows when the vaccines are
Right.
going to be
And-
coming out.
And apparently the African one, the South African one or whatever, strain the vaccine might not be as effective on that.
Yeah.
strain.
And then there's like a bird flu coming in India too or something.
Yeah,
Avian bird
They-
flu. Yeah, there's. I
Yeah.
think I just miss like I like it's cool that like I don't know. I feel like life slowed down
Yeah.
significantly, which is kind of cool. But like I just
Mhm.
miss like being able to like. It'd be nice if we could do this and still travel and like go somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the biggest thing that I think everyone kind of misses is traveling.
Traveling, yeah.
Summer would be cool, but like just in the winter, man, a nice beach would be fucking.
Oh yeah.
Not even a beach, just warm weather would be sick though.
Yeah.
But if we didn't have COVID, we wouldn't be doing the fucking listener leave podcast, boys.
Yeah.
We got Frubby now.
Okay.
I'm telling you, man, this is gonna be a good thing. This is gonna be a good thing.
When you getting married, Frubby? What month?
July, first week of July, man, and it's fucked up because we don't even. The hall might not even be there anymore. So
Why?
well, it's just there's issues with the hall. But the biggest thing is like we don't even know how many people we
Oh,
can
yeah.
invite. So I already got a DJ. I got Palle. Shout out to Palle, yo. Yeah. But
So
we don't know how much.
Who here that's like is on your invite list? Like if you gotta narrow it down, like I mean, are you allowed to have equal invitees to this event? Like, who wears the pants in this relationship? Who gets to invite?
Joe, you're definitely cut, man. You're like the first one cut, bro. Even if they allow 200 people, bro, Joe ain't making that cut.
I appreciate you coming on this, your first and last podcast too.
What a guy. No, the thing is, like, yeah, we both have a big family, so, but we'll figure it out, man. The thing is, we're gonna, like, we could do what we did for Vinny's, where we just fucking open up the backyard, shut down the fan. It depends on how many people there are.
I guess time will.
If I correctly remember, those parties were shut at 12 because the neighbors were complaining.
It's also 'cause
but they also started at like 3 p.m.
Yeah, that's true.
So it was pretty good.
A lot of people had to get carried inside and like put in bed.
Jello, those we won't talk about that. Yo, when's the NHL season starting? Because we're doing the draft
next week.
January 13th.
Is it actually starting next week?
Is that exhibition or is that?
No, there's no preseason this year.
Really?
Straight to regular season.
No preseason. So yeah, they're just they're doing like inter-team squad matches, scrimmages or whatever, and whatever you call it, and it's ripping Canadian division, man. So, are we gonna do? You guys will probably do a podcast just on that. I'm guessing, but
yeah, we definitely should at least like have.
I mean, who watches NHL anymore? But
I don't watch it anymore.
I honestly don't know any of the players anymore. I know like the usual. I don't know anybody anymore, man.
Wow.
Like the starting lineups on teams are kids like 19, 20, 21-year-olds. We don't.
Are Oilers supposed to, like, what's the?
We'll be. I think we're projected to be either first or second with Toronto.
Dude, I'm seeing like third and fourth, man. What are you talking about?
I heard Montreal's really good.
Yeah, I heard Montreal's up there. You can't take Calgary out of there. Like, I'm just trying to piss Bubby off right now because he's.
I know, I'm getting heated.
So we'll save that. We'll save this, but.
Surprisingly, Bubby watches every Oilers game and every Raptors game. Like he tries to.
Yeah. But these games are fine, man. But like, you can't sit there and watch like Florida versus like a random team. Like
the divisions are so tight. Because the thing is, divisions are only playing each other. So you got rivalries, man. You got Pittsburgh, Washington, playing each other 9 times in the year.
But that's like the CFL, man.
Also, this year, the best part is like Brubby's right. Is like hockey. Okay. Joe, you might not watch it as much. Tommy, you've always said like you've gotten kind of sick of this hockey shit. It does get boring. But this year is like the year, and especially with COVID, man. Fans are the only shitty part. There's no fans yet, but the Western Division is stacked. You got your Pittsburgh, Philly, and who's the other team? Washington, okay? And they're all playing each other 9, 10 times. And then our Canadian division, the North Division.
Yeah, but don't you want to see like David go up against Crosby for 2 games?
That's the best
game. Which you get.
Like, are you not going to get sick of Edmonton versus Calgary like every 2 weeks, and like Edmonton versus Toronto every 2 weeks? Like,
yo, what a big fuck up. What a big fuck up by the league. You could have had like basically they could make any division they want. That's what they did, right? How do you not have McDavid, Crosby, Ovechkin in the same division? Like,
it's because of the geographic issue.
I know, but like make a fucking bubble. Like, this is your one opportunity.
No, but
the players said they don't want a bubble.
No bubble, no chance.
No. Okay, not even a bubble. Whatever it is, fucking.
You could have done what NBA did with the Raptors, move them to Tampa, or
I would watch McDavid versus.
Yeah, but the Raptors are crying right now. They're crying. Did you hear Van Vliet? Van Vliet's like, we fucking hate it here.
Yeah.
Even though it's Florida, palm trees, sun's always out. Like, in Toronto it's cold. Van Vliet's like, we fucking hate it here.
You have their Tampa Bay fans.
Because they have fans. The Raptors, like Tampa's, they're loud fans. 25% capacity, but the fans are always the fans of the other team coming in. So like when the Knicks come in, when whatever the opposing team comes in, they're fans of those teams, right? So then they're actually not, and then Raptors are used to 19,000, 20,000. Like Raptors fans are fucking nuts, right? Yeah. Like it gives them the energy. But yeah, Van Vliet was, I think it was a couple days ago. He's like, "Fuck, get me the hell out of here!" Like I'm trying to
their record's definitely showing some.
What are they? 1-5.
1-6 now.
Oh, jeez, man.
They need they need the fans. I think the Raptors need the fans to play, because that was like the Toronto Raptors fan base is sick, right?
It's wild.
Six man,
Nuts.
the sixth man.
Yeah, you got Drake, bro. You got Drake fucking
You
at
got
every
Drake, you got 21K fans, sold out arenas. Like, yeah, it's different,
Drake,
man.
like yeah, I guess Drake, huh? Drake was the.
Yeah, but like that's the thing with hockey. Like, there's a lot of factors, right? Obviously, we all want to watch McDavid play Ovechkin and shit, but there's so many factors that went into it. Like, and this is the best they can come up with, obviously, with everything involved.
I'm just saying, your one chance, you're gonna get this one opportunity. I just best on best, man, would have been.
I don't know. Yeah, it's easy to say if you're not running the league, right? Like if you're on the board of directors, like if you're the head, like making these decisions. I'm sure they thought about that.
I mean, it's a bit, if you're trying to promote the game, you wanna like fuck, man. Like I said,
No, but they think Canadian division is promoting the game. They think that's huge for the like the rivalry thing, the whole thing with like teams in the Western Conference, Western Division playing each other. They think that's huge.
we got Gary Bettman, spokesperson here. Jeez, man.
No, but everybody's gonna get good, right? It's like being in the playoffs. They're gonna go ahead and get better each time. Each game's gonna get more exciting.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Coaches are gonna have to know.
I don't know.
I'm telling you, this is gonna be the best year of hockey.
I don't think so.
So when did playoffs start?
Yeah, how long is the season?
May
6 games.
6 games, yeah.
56 games, yeah. And they're like we have it back to back right off the bat. And when you play a team, you're playing them for like 2-3 games straight.
Yeah, you're playing back to backs, and then
I wouldn't say it's gonna be the best season, like just because what's sports without fans, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I mean, watch it.
Dude, it makes a huge difference. You watch a soccer
difference.
game, you watch a basketball game. Yeah, it's cool, but like there's something missing. There's just something entirely missing from the whole.
I think I know what that is.
What?
The fans.
That's what he said.
That's what I said.
Yeah. So what else? What else does everybody have cooking in 2021?
To us, man.
I think we didn't even get the host, man. The host didn't tell us what his.
Yeah, I mean, 2020.
He kind of did.
It's like the same. For me, it was about like doing things I never would have done. I never would have been like spent so much time outdoors. I did like workout in the yard. I had a garden. Like fucking.
Yeah.
It didn't go Kassan, baby. Fucking.
That's a jut inside you.
I had tomatoes. I had cauliflower. I had bell peppers. I had corn. I had mercha. I mean, not everything worked. My tomatoes were decent. You know.
They're easy to grow, man.
Huh? They're not easy.
Tomatoes.
Did you grow some?
Yeah.
Yeah, Vin did.
Vin didn't do shit. It was probably his gramps or his grandma or somebody. Vin didn't do shit, man.
No, man. We were too busy laying it down, man.
No, but like, yeah, just doing things I would have never done, and like, yeah, just even the whole like we drove down to BC a couple times just because I hate fucking driving, but like this time, but I was like the drive. I mean, it's long, but like you get to see like it's nice, man. The drive, like we went to Oliver. Was it Oliver? Where did we go? I think Oliver.
Yeah, the Okanagan Valley, and Oliver was our stop. Yeah,
Just when was the last time before?
So nice.
Before that, you drove to BC.
No, we drove twice this summer, but like before that, I don't even like when I was a child once. Like otherwise, I was like, man, why waste time in a car for 12 hours? You just be there an hour.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, aside from that, like, yeah, so I think it was like, yeah, it was shitty in a sense, but I don't know. I thought overall, I think COVID, because of not COVID and all the shit surrounding COVID, but I thought 2020 was a good year in just doing new things, learning new shit. I mean, it is a good time for people to pick up something new, to learn something new, you know. And if you didn't, well, then you fucking wasted your time, right? Like,
Yeah.
Right? I mean,
I agree.
I thought Joe was gonna throw in a fucking Bitcoin sponsorship.
Oh, I was just waiting for that.
I was waiting for that too.
I was about to say it.
I know, right? I was like, there he was coming. It's coming.
You know what I highly recommend?
That's
I highly recommend that you guys all watch Soul. It's that Jamie Foxx movie, right? And
oh yeah, it's a good movie.
Yeah, basically the lesson is fucking slow your life down. I think, right? That's the message that I got. But dude, watch it.
How much slower can you slow yours down?
Dude, I'm fucking. My life is like a race right now, man.
Vinny's in super slow mo, bro.
Really bold as slow mo.
Yeah.
I'm not even high, dude.
Joe's ruthless.
Savage, dude.
Savage. What's Savage 21? What's the rapper's name? Savage.
21 Savage.
21 Savage.
And that other rapper, what's his name?
Post
He
Malone?
fucking no, the dude ਜਿਹੜਾ ਮਰ ਗਿਆ. He got
Oh,
shot.
Pop
Oh,
Smoke.
Mask?
Pop Smoke.
No, the Mask.
Pop
No,
Smoke
Pop
died
Smoke.
last year too. Yeah. Pop Smoke died in 2020 as well.
2020, man.
A lot of shit.
There's a guy that just recently died too.
Who?
I have never heard of him before.
But I don't know. Well, what's
another rapper?
what's everyone? What's 2021, man? What's everyone looking forward to?
What's the goal?
What's-
Goal of 2020?
Goal. Okay, probably. We're gonna start with We're gonna probably.
Oh no,
And
man.
don't say your goal is to get married, okay?
No, what's my goal? Fucking
shit,
get
that
fit, get rich, man. That's it. Get fit, get rich, get married. Boom.
No, but legit. You have any like? Everyone's got like the 20 New Year, New Me shit. Like, do you have any actual goals?
Oh fuck. We're doing dry January. We're starting off the year right. I'm trying to fit into my fucking my suit, my whatever they call it. What do they call it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ashkin
Ashkin.
or-
My
or,
court-
Ajkin,
Yeah, my Ajkin. I gotta fit into that. Vinny's gonna tell the guy to make it a couple sizes smaller. So then I'm like, I have to fit
That's the
into it.
stupidest idea ever.
I think that's a great idea.
Why would you just take it in?
No, I think it's.
No, I'm obviously not gonna let him do it, but no, man. Our goal is to hopefully have a stag. Honestly, that's the fucking number one thing I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, I mean, you're trying really hard. You made a stag group and all. But
I did, and I got shot down so quick. Holy shit!
it'd be. I mean,
I know Roger Dummy's been it.
Huh?
He's
Yo,
down.
one of my cousins called me today, and he's like, "What the fuck is Brubby thinking, man? That guy's a dunger."
Yeah, like this guy's trying to plan a Mexico trip in March in like a month and a half. Like,
Like, it's not Brubby, man. It's people around it.
Who, Umar?
Dude,
I'm
there were
down.
some influences. There were some influences around me at that time when I was intoxicated.
I don't know, man,
Yo,
you're out there in the making, bro. You shouldn't be saying that shit. You should be fucking leading by example, bro. Not
You know-
planning trips to
I
Mexico.
know Deep and Dummy would 100% do it.
Oh hell no, bro! I would never go.
And like make anybody feel terrible. These guys would be like, "Yo, let's go right now."
No chance, buddy.
I'd have to
KV
disagree, AC. I have to
If
disagree
you guys,
with you on
if
that
you guys
one.
had COVID, would you not go? After
If
your
what?
COVID, you guys had
Would-
COVID.
Look, even if you have COVID, there's no.
The rules don't change for you.
Yeah, it's not like you're
What
fucking.
I mean is, like, you guys kind of had the antibodies, kind of.
So
No.
are you gonna try to get COVID then before?
Oh,
Or you already
It-
had it? Fuck, I
already had
forgot.
it, man.
No, but you still have to quarantine and all that stuff, though. Like you don't. It's not like you're not exempt from that.
That's true.
But you're still quarantining regardless, man. We spent
Okay,
a month in
well,
quarantine.
you know what? Brubby's goal is to have a fucking stag. We're gonna try to get to maybe Banff. I think that's the only thing.
Yeah,
Right,
but-
dude.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
Red Deer Sylvan Lake.
yeah, literally.
Fucking Silver Lake, Leduc.
We're gonna end.
Tommy,
Bro,
what
we're
about
gonna
you,
end
man?
up, we're gonna end up at
Huh?
Summerside Lake.
What? Yeah. What's your 2021?
2021, man. Oh, I'll just learn new things. Just not too sure, man. Just starting off dry January. Starting the year off right, and then just learn new things. Yeah, and keep doing more outdoor things.
Tommy's he's gonna find himself in 2021.
Yeah. Nah, I already found myself, man.
He's
But,
gonna find
yeah.
his swing. He's gonna find his swing in 2021.
Yeah, I'm getting better in golf, man. Fucking, gotta get better than fucking deep, Salah. Guy, while I was working 8 hours a day, this guy was at the driving range 8 hours a day. Like, the perks of working from home, right? Fucking, man.
Sent us snap like 2 days in a row, and all of a sudden it's 8 hours a day.
Dude, it was all of a sudden, like, one time I went with Deep, and, like, Deep was, like, so average. Me and him are probably, like, par. I might have been a little bit better than him. Maybe, just a little. Then, like, 2 weeks later, I go with this guy. He's cranking him. I'm like, what the fuck? Where did this come from? I was so jealous, man.
And Joe's sitting over here like thinking he can beat me first 18.
No, there's not a doubt in my mind. You get
Yeah.
like, dude. It's just
Joe,
This is on.
Joe, we're going golfing this year.
let's go.
For sure.
Yeah,
It's just
100%.
natural. It's just natural
Joe,
athletic ability.
we're going right when the
We'll do it
right when
live.
they open.
We'll live stream it on the
So
no
you
on
live
the
stream it,
Live
yeah.
podcast.
Golf
Yeah.
too.
Huh?
Fat people are good in golf too.
People,
I said fat people are good in golf too, man. So
Ooh, I think that's a direct shot at the.
Is that a shot at me?
no, not at all. It's like, yo, I'm like an athletic bunda and stuff like that. I'm gonna be good at golf. What I mean, I'm like, dude, unathletic people can be good at golf too.
What's your goal, Vinny? Do that. What do you? Huh?
You might
What's your-
be shitty. Is what I'm trying to say.
All right. Well, what's your 2021 or what do you think's gonna happen, or like what's your forward-looking? You know.
I think it's gonna go better than what people expect. We're gonna get the vaccine sooner than later. I'm looking at it
Sooner, so you think we're gonna get the vaccine sooner than later? Although, even though they're already behind in administering the vaccine.
I think other companies are gonna get approved, and yeah, sooner than later, man. Because right now, I think they're thinking fall because of just Pfizer and Moderna. But Amr might correct me if I'm wrong. But you got that Oxford one that's gonna come out in a couple.
That's out, isn't it already?
From China, so. No,
Joe's
it's
not
not.
You're gonna take a Chinese fucking.
What about the Russian one, the Sputnik or whatever? That thing's legendary.
Fuck, man. Yeah, Vinny just doesn't give a fuck because he had the Rona. Now he's just like, everything's gonna be great in 2021.
You know, you only get like 3 to 6 months of immunity. Right?
I know. Yeah.
Isn't it? There's only like 2 people in the world who had like COVID twice or something. No.
I fucking hope so.
Anyways,
no idea.
so that's Vinny's.
Anyways,
Make sure everyone gets the vaccine, okay? Vinny's gonna fucking pray for everyone.
Absolutely. And no, that. And, to be honest, if this is going serious, I want to get more in line with Siki and.
Yeah, actually, that's to go back. Yeah,
Yeah.
to get just what Vin just said too. Yeah,
To get
Elaborate
more
on.
into your spiritual side.
Yeah.
Deep Wat3rs. Maybe we might have a track released in 2021, but I'm guessing like 2025.
Yeah, no, this is it should be a big year for me. Like the biggest reason why is because I'm actually gonna release music. A lot of people around me have been told over the past few years that I was gonna release, and I wouldn't say I'm behind schedule because there is no schedule. It is what it is. Your time comes when your time comes. But the music thing is huge. So I'll be releasing this year. You guys saw my live this last week. Sports, golf. Want to get better at golf. Want to get better at basketball. So want to be outside as much as I can be. Like especially if COVID's not going to be ending anytime soon. We've talked about it. Like, explore our own city, man. Enjoy the outdoors. Like, what else? What else? If maybe restaurants will open up, we'll get to go to a patio once in a while. Like, I don't see traveling becoming a thing unless we go to Brubby's Stag somehow, but which is not going to happen.
So when are we gonna get? What's the anticipated release date of one of your tracks?
I'll have a track coming out this month.
This
What?
month, January.
What?
Yeah.
No.
You guys heard it here. If it doesn't come out in January, that's it. You're not allowed to produce anymore.
Oh, dude, January 20. Dude, I heard January 7 at 8. Are you sure? Like February, we'll give you February, bro. We'll give you February. Like, you want to take it back?
No, the thing is, I have stuff like ready to go, right? You guys heard something.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of like putting it out there now.
Yo, you got the our new listener leave intro music, man. We got the one.
Yeah.
That'll be
Was
his,
it track number
that'll be his, no.
The intro when they've already heard the intro at this point.
Track number 3?
No.
With the track,
We played it.
with the track number 3.
I don't.
Progressive house.
It wasn't track 3. It was
track
the,
2.
like.
No, it was the Desi thing. It was a Desi kind of like a Desi.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So that'll be his first release. I think that doesn't count though. I don't know if you're counting.
We won't count that. We won't count it.
All right, and now okay, we got Buddy here in the corner there.
Yeah, it's been very quiet, Lamar.
Oh, me? Oh, sorry. For 2021, I'm just trying to go ahead and get in touch with more of my spiritual side. Trying to be in tune with that. Try to be more calm. Try to take everything in. Try to experience joy in the moment.
You're the calmest guy I know, man. How much calmer can you get?
That's what I'm trying to go ahead and chase. Right now. Anything like the materialistic stuff, not so high on the list anymore.
anymore. What's the what are you gonna do? Are you gonna start fucking meditating? What are you gonna do? You gonna do yoga, hot
Not
yoga?
yeah, meditation would be a part of it, but it's not like, I'm gonna go ahead and sit there and meditate for like hours on end. It's just to kind of go ahead and kind of be more in the moment type of thing. Like for example, like if I'm like standing in like a long line, or if I get irritated at a small little thing, is more to kind of be like, okay, try to find the joy in this, still, you could still go ahead and, afford to be in this line. You could afford to buy food, things like that. Like, try
Kind
to
of
find the
appreciate it more.
positive in something. Yeah, appreciate things a lot more.
Nice. I can well, you know what? I can help you because I'm always there to push your buttons. We'll see how calm, cool, and collected. I want to be a part of this spiritual journey for you. I want to help you.
I think that would be great, Joe. I think, you'd really test me.
Oh, I can.
Well, hopefully in 2021 we can do this in person.
Yeah.
One of the
Yeah.
pods, right?
Yeah, I don't know if I want all of you in my home, but
Like, we're just 2 months ago, bro. We're in the garage. Come on, man.
hey man, the garage, the garage. I miss the garage sessions, but yeah, no, 2021 will be it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, at this point, just to get back to like, obviously we're not going to be opening everything, but just to get back to like our being able to go to this shed,
Yeah.
just chill on the weekend once in a while. Fuck, that's like good enough.
That's
Yeah.
what we need. That's what we need the summer for, because like the spread is a lot less in the summer because we're outdoors, so it makes
Yeah.
hanging out
Yeah.
easier, right? Like in the winter, we are in an enclosed space, which sucks balls. I mean, we hung out in the garage, try to open it, but it's like freezing if you open the garage, right? So it's like fucking. But yeah, I don't know. 2021 should be interesting, man. We got our dry Jan. That's it. Just gonna.
Are we all doing it? All 6 of us here?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, not everyone's doing a complete dry Jan.
Oh.
There,
Yeah.
no.
Try a week.
I'm complete. I'm complete.
Do you a complete month?
I'm complete too.
The only thing that can come in is psychedelics, and
Yeah. I'm just sticking with the ganj. That's it.
So you're not doing a complete dry Jan then?
Well, dry to me is not drinking, pretty much.
we'll take that.
Everything else goes.
Yeah, no, it should be Brubby's gonna be a fit guy in like 2 months. That's my goal for Brubby.
2 months. And whatever it takes, bro.
Whatever it takes.
Robbie, I'm right there along with you, man. I'm on the train to 190.
Yeah, no.
There you go.
What are you weighing right now? You haven't worked out since.
I know the holidays fucking kind of screwed up everything, but we're back.
Yeah.
Like 210 right now.
Not at all, man.
That's all good. Anyways, yeah, this is a good recap episode, I guess. 2020. We'll see what happens.
Outro?
Yeah, you can do it when we're done here. We got the boys together, so we're gonna do more pods. We're gonna hopefully have a lot of interesting guests on coming forward. A lot of it'll obviously be. I'm gonna get that Sandeep Singh. So I just messaged him yesterday. He's the freelance journalist on the ground. So hopefully in the next week I'll have him. We'll do like a session for. I guess we can do a hockey pod. Yeah, we can do something like that. But yeah, no, we'll just keep doing the pod. There's nothing else for us to do. We'll keep it. So people want to tune in, they can tune in, listen. We don't give a shit if you like to hear us or you don't. We're here. I think Brubby's proven himself. He's moving up. Then you might have to sit next week out. So just joking.
Fuck. I'll sit the next. I want the hockey one for sure, but.
Yeah, no, it's good. Also, we got the listener leave playlist on Spotify. The music, go listen to the Gane. Okay, it's a random fucking playlist, but it's all.
Who made that?
I listened to him.
You listen to it?
Yeah, I did.
See,
Right when you
that's
put it up, I went on
that's
and-
why Vinny is a fucking permanent fixture on this thing.
Reserved spot. baby.
Nobody can touch us.
He knows. He knows what he needs to do.
My
Yeah.
wife's
Stay on the
like,
roster.
He needs to
what the fuck?
pump
are you
Joe's
guys
tires a
pump
bit.
it up even more, man. Like,
Kassan, Vinny P, baby. Cholo. Okay, well, boys, good sesh. Amr, go do the fucking outro, man. Say whatever you want.
Thank you for listening, guys. But now it's time to leave.
I like it. Bad.
Follow
All right,
us
guys.
on IG at Listener Leave Podcast. Video will be up on YouTube. We'll be on Spotify and everything else. Deep's gonna get this up, I think tomorrow, latest Saturday. So we're gonna hold it. Right, Deep?
We'll have it up tomorrow.
Oh,
2021, new
2021 deep, eh? Holy, I like that.
Cholo. All right, boys.
All right, guys.
Have a good night, and don't end. Hey, nobody end. I'm gonna end this, but yeah, you know.
All right, guys.